No, 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 please no. Hello, welcome back to another episode of Hermitcraft Amplified, and today we're over at the Mushroom Biome. I keep calling it the Mushroom Biome, that's because there's loads of mushrooms everywhere, look at them all! Having fun, having a swim, just chilling out near the mushrooms and stuff. I mean, they're having a whale of a time. And yeah, those guys over there just like, you know, hanging on top of the mushroom. Are they stuck? They look a little bit stuck. I might have to save those later. But yes, today we're going to be working over here. Well, we're working in the nether end of things, over there in the nether. Because we haven't finished the tunnel, have we? And I really, really want to get that finished. Although it's such a long tunnel that I don't know if I can actually get the whole thing finished. I feel like I could probably get half. That's my aim for today anyway, and the rest we can do in a live stream perhaps, or something like that, just so that it isn't just all of that, just over and over and over and over and over, just get boring. But anyway, the design I have ready for it is super fun and interesting. It's different than the one I posted in the last video, which I forgot to add to the video, but it was in the description if you want to go back and check that out. But anyway, so I've been wandering around here trying to plan some things out. You can see that there are mushrooms missing, there's this one missing. Well, nearly missing, because I'm actually going to get rid of these ones around this end of the island, because I want to be able to see as much of the room we have as possible. And yes, I just said we have, because I'm not going to be the only one that's working here. Now, I'm not going to say who is working here and who isn't working here. I don't really know that many people that are going to be working over here, to be honest with you. I don't know if anyone is actually interested. If they are, then obviously they can contact me and be like, hey, I want to build something over here and stuff. I don't know. Is this even a cool place to build? I feel like it is. I don't know. I know that I would want to build here. That is why I'm exactly doing exactly that, I guess. Look how many, why are there so many mushrooms? What have you done? What have you, why? Are they, I think they're literally coming over from every other angle of the biome over to this bit. Is this like the little mushroom club? I don't even know, but we have a random block up there just chilling. But yeah, that is basically it for today. We're going to be clearing out a little bit of this area first. I'm going to actually clear out some of these mushrooms. There's some sneaky stuff going on over here. Ooh, what's that about? I don't know. You'll have to tune in to find out. You might even know by the end of this episode. A bit of a spoiler thing. But yeah, that looks really awesome. I'm excited about that very much, and excited about my own project. Ooh, spoilers. But anyway, we're going to do a bit of clearing up here. I'm going to try and flatten the ground a little bit, just so we have some cool areas to work on. And ooh, spoilers. Yeah, we're going to get on and do a whole bunch of stuff in the nether. Well, I'm now in the nether, as you guys can see, and I've done a little bit of work. Now, the reason I've done so much, that actually took a little while, because that actually goes all the way to the end there. You can't even see the end, where it actually opens up to the nether. Now, the reason I've done it is, one, because I needed to work out what I was doing with this bit. This bit is going to be a separate design that I'll come up with at a different time. Or we'll make this into some kind of station, or something, you know. We're going to basically use these areas on the side, and maybe here as well. We haven't actually got an end for this yet. I might see if someone wants to build a minecart station, or maybe I'll try and find one that suits this area. It might be kind of cool if there was a station either side that was kind of symmetrical, but that's just me. I don't know what I really want here yet. It doesn't really matter too much. As long as this works, we've got it all working nicely. So, the design we have here has some stairs, which look pretty cool. We might even continue them upwards to make it like a bit of an archway. Not that it'll matter too much, because obviously this one here is ice, so this is the one where you sprint jump all the way across. So we're going to need, I think on that level there, we're going to have half sabs going along above us right now. So when we jump and run, it's a lot quicker than this, and yeah, we don't just slide all over the place like we are doing there. So this is the design. It isn't finished, obviously, but I've had to basically build all the way along. I've just done it the minimal possible to be able to count this all the way to the end. Now, that is only one side, and that isn't even the whole thing. All the way to the end, to the open part, because this is where this design is going to work best, because it's going to be kind of open. There is going to be the danger of ghosts shooting you, but I don't think that's going to matter too much, since everything should be protected. I don't know if ice might have some issues, but I guess I can always check that here and there. I don't think it's going to matter too much. But yeah, there are going to be little windows here and there that are going to be open a little bit similar to this. But obviously you're going to be either running super quickly, so the ghast probably won't even shoot you, or you, I don't know, or it'll just go straight through. I don't know. I don't really know yet. And I think they do shoot you because your head does come through these. So either way, you should be moving quite quickly. So it shouldn't be too much of an issue. I'm not really sure. We're gonna experiment. We're gonna experiment. I guess I could fill it in with glass if need be. But what I'm gonna do now is I'm gonna finish up with this area here, just so that we've got made sure that all of this is the right, because that's gonna be the biggest area. Issue even area, because yeah, these areas are kind of big. I wanted big sections to just copy paste up and down. So this is the whole section here, and here, and we just need to make sure that they're the same. I've just been counting these, making sure they're 3 blocks wide, and that should be basically it. I think that should be fine. We're going to need a whole bunch more materials though. I didn't realize how much smooth stone this would be using, but obviously we've got to use those. We've got to use some of the, oh, man, it's just so much. But anyway, I'm going to go and do that, make sure that all these are the same. We're going to copy it onto the other side and then continue, and we're going to start right on the open area because that is where the design is going to work best. Okay, so having got to this stage here, I've just realised how difficult this is going to be, this design. Oh, you know when you build something in creative mode and you don't realise how much more difficult it's going to be in survival? Yeah, like these here are like balancing. I had to like go over and put them behind, and then I don't really want to have a pick on me that's, I mean, it's not a great pick. I mean, I'm using an efficiency 2 just because it goes actually through netherrack pretty much like instant mine, which is quite handy, and I didn't have another efficiency 2 to combine this with, so it kind of I guess saves on resources a little bit. So yeah, that is definitely something that's going on right now. As for this tunnel, it does look pretty cool. I really like these like spikes coming inwards almost. It looks pretty it doesn't look too Halloween-y. I didn't really want to make it too crazy, but it should just be quite a nice little simple thing with limited resources, although it's still going to be a pain in the butt to make, as all of my things are, because that is apparently what I do to myself. I'm like, yeah, I'll do this crazy design, then it's just ridiculous, and you know, we'll build over in the most ridiculous biome ever that's like a million miles away. Genius, false genius. But anyway, I'm gonna probably come back to you guys when I've got all the materials for the rest of the design, and I can show you guys what the design is going to be in the safety of this nice enclosed area. Well, I'm starting to actually build these things out right here, and I'm having a bit of trouble because sometimes these stairs do not like being the right way around, and every time that I have stairs in a design, there's always the someone in, like, you know, live stream or something that will be like, you've done one wrong, and then I have to go back and try and find what is the actual one that's wrong. But anyway, I thought I'd show you guys a little bit about what I plan to do here. Now, here, where we have these nether brick, I nearly said slabs then, but the nether brick blocks, we're going to have fences in front. We're then going to have this area here, which is going to be a little bit difficult because I'm actually going to have lava dripping down from within this area here. This is going to be very difficult. I don't know how we're going to do this, actually. Oh, we're not going to do it now because there's a ghost. Hello, dude. How are you? Oh, I missed you. Don't go underneath. No. No, where did you go, dude? I don't want to slip off. You've got to be nice. Whoa. Oh, he's like literally coming up to check out. He's like, what you up to, False? Busy building some stuff? You know, want me to knock you off at all? Yeah, basically, so this block right there is where we want lava to come down from. Now, I was thinking it would be kind of cool to have the lava come down from within the, like, roof. Oh, God, I felt like I was going to fall backwards then. It's really worrying up here. So what we're going to do for now... Actually, you know what? Let's see if we can put it up there. Oh, we can. Sweet. So that should go down there. Yeah, and then it'll hit, like, the floor. That could look pretty cool. I know that the roof is quite high in some places, but we could always do some death runs and stuff like that, which is always fun. I'm probably going to do them in live stream, probably tonight. So if you want to come check that out, want to see me die, that'll be definitely a thing that's going on. Although, I'm now thinking, yeah, what we needed to do. Oh, God, this is going to be so difficult. Oh, no. Oh, no. I hate this. I hate this so much. I just really hate doing this. But did a zombie pigman just like fall down? It was just like YOLO as he goes past. Yeah, so that was pretty cool like that. But we're gonna have some issues. I think we're gonna have to do something like this just to kind of cover up the area where those blocks are. I'm trying to look over at my image on my other screen as reference, and it's very, very difficult because I'm not quite sure where things are meant to go. So I think I did this here, and then we had a chiseled stone, and then another half slab. Now this is going to look weird for you from outside because we're using quite a lot of like half slabs and stuff, but I don't think it's going to be too much of an issue. I think I'm going to then do that here as well. Like so, and then put a fence there. So technically you can't actually like fall out of this. I think originally I wanted to put, oh god, that's going to be really, oh man, I really hate this right now, this is horrible. I was going to put 3 blocks there, yeah, just so that, you don't, see through too much. And I'm going to do the same there. You can see how much better that makes it. And then, I can't really remember what I was going to do here. I know we need, like, the, what level does it go on? That level? I think it goes a level below. Yeah, that level. We've obviously got this to go across, and I'm pretty sure there was some way I made it so you couldn't actually, like, if you were running and not really paying attention, you couldn't run into the lava by accident. So I'm thinking, let's quickly try this. Let's build that. Okay, so this is where you run across, and I'm pretty sure, yeah, you can't actually get in there, and you can't get in. Oh wait, what happened here? Okay, that one. Oh, I was just about to like walk into that, be like, yeah, you can't go anywhere. Then she just falls into lava. Yeah, so that looks pretty cool. The only thing that kind of sucks, I guess, is that you can't really see the top of this, but it doesn't matter too much. You have to see it like from further down. And then like this area in the middle, like here, is probably going to go across like this, just to kind of keep it a little bit covered over. Limit the chances of ghasts seeing you. And then I'm probably going to have this area over here. Let's get rid of that. Exactly the same. Not that you're going to be running along this one. I mean, I'm hoping. I'll probably put a sign up saying that ice one, because you can't quite see it too well through the iron gap, the iron trapdoors. But yeah, that should be it right there. And I think that's pretty nice. It's going to be a pain in the butt to repeat, but I really like that it's open, and I'm hoping the hermits don't mind it being open in a way, because I mean, I know that some people are like, oh god, like, you're gonna basically kill us all if we come down here, but hopefully it should be all good. Hopefully, yeah, we're gonna do this first, because that is way, way more helpful by doing that. Yes, I'm gonna have to build a few of these. I'm also gonna try and build some inside there, just to see if we can somehow, because I don't really want to be able to see netherrack behind this, although it might look okay. As long as it's still blocked in, we should be good to go. But yeah, I'm hoping that this should look pretty cool. I really, really like it. And it will give kind of a, not quite Halloween, but a little bit of a not quite medieval, a little bit evil-ish, without being too crazy. I was thinking I'd add some leaves and some, like, mushrooms and things like that, and mycelium, but I really want to limit the amount of space that pigmen are able to spawn. I think they can, no wait, can they spawn anywhere here? I think they can spawn on there, but they can't fit through, so hopefully we should be pretty much pigman proof, I feel. But what I'm going to do is build a whole bunch of these, and then I'll come back to you guys to show you what it looks like and see actually what the actual effect looks like, because I actually have no idea, because I haven't seen it repeated. And then we'll probably go over there and check it out from the side, because it would be pretty cool if it does look good from outside as well. That went well. Apparently my lava placing abilities kind of suck a little bit. Oh god, please don't die, no! No, please no, oh, that's so close. I jumped to try and place it in one of these gaps back here. Oh, at least this is lighting it up nicely. Yes, this is looking sweet. I might just be killing myself a little bit. Okay, next time, do not dig these up as much as I want to. There we are, that's a better placement. Woohoo! Let's not die, please. Yeah. Because this isn't totally a bad idea either. Okay, it's that block right there. Lava! Okay, run away! Hey, pigman, don't. Oh god. I thought this, no, I want to get back there, no. Okay, I'm escaping back up here. Did that work? Did that work well? Yeah, look at that. Perfect placement. totally didn't panic at all. Nope, no panic in here. Well, I don't know about you guys, but that looks pretty awesome. Not this guy. Get out of the way, dude. You're ruining the effect. I mean, he's basically like, I can't get out, dude. I can't move anywhere. That's because I've basically just got you a bit stuck. He was in the walls and stuff, but he came out here to check out what was going on. I've never noticed this. I don't know why, but one of their eyes is like green and the other one is like black. It's very strange. Maybe it's my texture pack. I don't even know, but how have I not noticed that? How have I not noticed that? Anyway, this, I'm sorry, I really like it. It's quite simple and stuff, and also it works really, really well. Like, look how fast I can go. I can go super fast, and that's not even me, like, super going crazy. Whoa, there's a ghost, though. It's not even me going super crazy on my spacebar, otherwise you guys would, like, hear it super badly. But yeah, I don't know why, but I really, really love it. There's one thing that I do want to do, and that is get in a minecart. Although that is going to take us all the way to the other side. So that's what I'm going to go do. I'm going to go get a minecart. This bit here isn't done. But guys, oh my god, it took forever. I'm going to have to do this off camera because it's just crazy. It's like really grindy, but like, I don't know. It's fun. It's fun. I really, really enjoy it. And I know that when this is done, I'm going to be so happy with it because I really, really like how that looks, and that's only part of it. Only a very, very small part of it. I just want to get a nice view of it on the track, but I'm going to gather some items that I need to actually take over to the Mushroom Biome first, so that it's actually worth me going over there. And I'll meet you guys back over here when I'm ready to go. I'm back with a full inventory. Let's hope we don't die. Let's take this minecart and get going. Okay, so you guys can actually see me. My head does pop out the top. It does look a bit odd. I think I explained this last episode. But yes, this means we can get a nice view of this. I'm going to look at it like at this angle, I think. It's going to be best. And now is basically what it will look like. Yeah, you know what? It does really work, because you can actually see where the lava comes from and things like that. And you know what, I was a bit worried that the design wouldn't be so worth it, just in case people took the track all the time and therefore wouldn't see the design. But you can actually see the design, and also you're quite hidden, even more so that when you're taking the track rather than running. So this is not too bad at all. I'm quite happy with how it's turned out, you know. I don't know about pigment. I don't know whether or not if they're where my head is right now that it's going to cause issues. If it does, then I'll probably end up going backwards, which won't be great. But yeah, you can see over there, there's a bit of a nether fortress, I guess. And I thought that was the same one that is kind of right next to the portal, but it's not. So we actually have quite a few around here if I ever need like a whole bunch of nether brick. It could be kind of fun to just like take it away from that, you know, and just collect it from there rather than smelting it up, which is what I've been doing. So that's what I'm going to take back with me. Okay, this should be the corner. Hopefully this works well. Yeah, that works pretty well. There is actually a minecart or a track. Whoa, hello. A track. I can't get used to this thing here. There's actually a track there, just because if I ever got stuck midway, then I could actually get back on this track. Which is actually quite a good idea, so I'm actually going to leave that there for now. And we should be coming up to it right now. It shouldn't be too long. I mean, this isn't taking that long. I've known people's tracks to take like 10 minutes or 5 minutes or so on a track, so this should have only taken a minute or two. There is a ghost there that might be able to see me. Can you see me, dude? I'm down here. I'm waving. I'm a bit camouflaged. And also, you see that little cobble thing there? That is actually... Whoa, hello, there's a mushroom in here. Hey, dude, I don't know what you're doing here for. Can I please... There we are. Yeah, I'm going to build a portal there because I think that's going to hook up with an actual, like, island. So if we need any hostile mobs, that might be the way. But I also think that in here, we should be able to get hostile mobs because... If you quickly look here, so we're on the Mushroom Island here, Island Shore, and if we jump in here, it should change to Ocean. So we're right next to the... I thought the biome would be a whole bunch bigger, and it is going to cause issues, I'm pretty sure. Although, if I keep my roller coaster all underground and all above ground in the area, we make sure we're in the right biome, then we shouldn't have any issues with mobs on the track, which is my main reason. But yeah, this actually looks a lot clearer now once I got rid of all the mushrooms and stuff. So anyway, I've got all my stuff right here. I'm going to chuck it in one of these. I've got a little free to use any items in these chests. Nice. I'm hooking everyone up with stuff just because I know that some people are going to come down here in the future maybe, and not have one, like a couple of things. So I've got some spare beacons, I've got a sword and a pick in case people need them, and yeah, just a whole bunch of random stuff that I left here. So I'm going to make a chest. We're going to make a little chest area here. I might even make one underground, or in just like in this island here, just because that might make it a bit easier, and it means that I won't need to move this too many times. That's going to be a bit more practical. So I'm going to come back to you guys in a second, and then we will wrap up the episode. Okay, so everything should be sorted now. I have made ourselves, well, me, a little storage room. I've actually let everyone know where it is, just so that if anyone needs any extra storage or a place to set their spawn and stuff, I've got a little setup in here, which is always good to do when you first start off in a new area. So that's pretty awesome. I've got that little thing there. I need to bring up a whole bunch more items with me though. I have got not enough at all for anything, but we had enough iron to build a beacon, so that is good. We've got haste 2 I think at the moment, just because that is probably the most likely one that people are going to want over here. I'm hoping that's going to reach over there. Let's quickly check that, because I'm not actually sure. I just built it there because that was probably the most likely area that no one's going to build in just yet. I could be wrong. I just wanted to build it out in the open because, you know, usually I like to put beacons underground. But, yeah, are we going to have it here? Oh, no, it's going to run out. No. No. No, it runs out here. I don't think there's going to be too much digging going on. They can move it if they need to. There we are. Yeah, people can move the portal. I want to call it a portal. Dang it! The beacon around if they need to. That should be great. But yeah, that is basically it, I think, for this episode, guys. I am gonna have to do all that off camera because it took longer than expected. As always, I know. I think I say that every episode. It took longer than I expected. But anyway, I really want you guys to give me some ideas of what to build in here, because that would be super awesome. And let me know what you think of the actual cart design. I'm not actually on the rail. I might know. There we go. I'm glad that that wasn't on the rail, because otherwise that mission would have like ended up over at the Mushroom Biome. What is he doing? Yeah, let's quickly take this back, and yeah, we've got not too much on us, so that's alright. I'm gonna go grab a whole bunch more stuff to take over that. I'm gonna do a few trips so that in the next few episodes we will have all the things we need, and I'm just excited, guys. Definitely leave a like if you have enjoyed the episode. Let me know what you think of all the things I've built so far and all the things I have planned, and any ideas you guys have for Halloween idea things, even if it's not on Hermitcraft, just other things, anything Halloweeny. And I'll catch you guys next time. See ya!